Hey everybody, welcome back to Prepper Junkie. Today we have a Vortex Razor HD Gen 3. This is the 1 in 10 scope with the MRAD reticle. So let's just open it up and take a close look at it. So it comes in this really kind of nice box, which, you know, when you're spending $2,000 on a scope, you'd expect some decent packaging. Has a little magnetic piece here that keeps this closed, so it's kind of a nice box. You have so what we got here? Oh, product manual and the reticle manual here. And then we have a Vortex sticker. Pass inspection by Tav, thanks Tav. Comes with this top piece here. All right, so inside, let's take this piece out. We have throw lever, 2032 battery. There's actually two of these. Lens cloth and a little tool. You know, I'm going to touch base on this real fast. I really like that Vortex has included this with the optic, because these are 50-60 bucks to buy separately, you know, and you're buying a $2,000 scope. You should not have to buy this separately. So I'm glad they did put that in. Thank you, Vortex. We have a sunshade, and we have the optic right here, and the kind of the typical Vortex color. I really wish they'd do this in black, but not a biggie. All right, let's put the stuff aside and we'll take a closer look. Okay, let's take a little tour of the optic. Now, obviously it is very familiar. It does look very familiar because it looks like the Razor 1 in 6. The noticeable difference is that this is a 34mm tube, where the 1 in 6 is a 30mm tube. But other than that, you know, obviously it does look pretty dang similar. Starting at the back, obviously we have a diopter back here at the back. It's marked here Razor HD. Let's see if I get a little closer. 1 in 10 by 24. And as I mentioned, this is a 1 in 10, and it is marked 1, 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The really big differences between the, other than like the, obviously the magnification and so on, but one of the other big differences is the adjuster here for the zoom. It's very smooth. It's really kind of stiff on the 1 in 6, and this one's actually pretty dang smooth. With the throw lever on here, that'll be very easy to adjust. So it's definitely a big improvement there. As I mentioned, it does have this 34mm tube, and so it is a little thicker. The controls, the elevation, windage and elevation is the same. Obviously, click-wise, let's see if you can hear this. They're very tactile, very audible, very nice clicks. Very nice. And again, the same on the other side. It'll say 1 click equals 0.1 MRAD on here. All right, let's put these covers back on. On the other side, again, just like the 1 in 6, we do have an illumination knob here. Pushed in, it's locked. Pull out, it unlocks, and it goes all the way up to a level 11. And between each setting, there is an off position, which is it's a really nice feature. So when you're done at the range, if you, or whatever you're doing, and you like it at number 6, and you're like, just switch it up, you know, up or down, it switches the illumination off, and push it in and it locks. And so next time you go out, just make your adjustment 1 click and your illumination's back on. Great feature. Yeah, and as I say, it takes a 2032 battery, and very, very nice. The really crazy things about, I think, about this optic is, as I said, it is a 1 in 10. You're getting 4x magnification over the Gen 2, but this weighs the same amount as the E version of the 1 in 6. That's insane. How they did that, I have absolutely no idea. But the sheer fact they were able to do that is extremely impressive. So this weighs in at 21.5 ounces without a mount. I am going to be using a ScalarWorks 34mm QD mount here. Very, very nice mount. I've really come to like scalar mounts. The only problem, ScalarWorks mounts, but the only problem is they are very expensive, and this was unfortunately no different. This is about a $400 mount, but the construction quality is absolutely phenomenal, and they're extremely light. The MRAD reticle, which I mentioned has in here, is etched, which again is nice. So obviously if there's no illumination, you can still use the etch reticle to use this. It is a first focal plane also, so when you're on 1x, I'll roll in the image now, when the red dot's on, you can use it as kind of a red dot. It is pretty dang close to a true 1x. It might be just slightly more, maybe 1.1. It's kind of hard to tell, but I think it is just slightly off. But it's extremely close, as I said. And as you zoom in or out, when you zoom in, the reticle goes from that really nice kind of usable red dot 1x kind of thing, and as you zoom in, that reticle gets bigger and bigger, and as it comes in, it starts displaying all these drop downs and wind holdovers and so forth. And so that's what a first focal plane is. The really nice thing is where the illumination takes place, that part is actually almost transparent, so it's not like jet black. It doesn't obstruct your view of your target, so you don't see many scopes that have that. So it's a really nice feature Vortex has implemented onto the reticle for this Gen 3 here. So the construction material is aircraft grade aluminum, and these are actually made from one solid block of aircraft grade aluminum to give it maximum rigidity. So the construction qualities, these are built like a tank. You're starting to see these pop up in the military, and obviously a lot of other people tend to use these and have had no issues with them. Even if you do, like all Vortex products, they have an unmatched VIP warranty, and I have never found a negative thing said about their VIP warranty. They pretty much will replace absolutely anything, no matter what happens to it. No questions asked. So yeah, you're good with the warranty, and I am putting this on a SCAR 17S, which is known to eat optics. I don't expect any problems, but the nice thing, as I say, with that warranty, if it ever does go down, I can just send this in and get it fixed or replaced if I ever have any issues. One of the really interesting things about the Vortex Razor 1 and 6, if you owned one or if you've heard about it, was the ability when you're looking through the scope, everything seems to disappear. It's just, when you're looking through, it's just an incredible vision when you do that. And as I say, I've owned the 1 and 6, and it blew my mind then just how they were able to do that. One of the best on the market for sure. They've just been able to make that disappear, and this is able to do it also. It does the same thing when you're looking through it. You don't see, you just see the you just see through. It's just an excellent field of view. The eye relief, you're looking at 3.5 to 4 inches for the eye relief. It's still fantastic. Obviously, when you get to 10x, it's going to shorten down just a little bit. Okay, so final thoughts, or first impression, final thoughts. An incredible piece of gear. I know the con is it's extremely expensive. It's $2,000. It is not cheap, and I absolutely get that. So that is obviously a con for it. But other than that, this thing, I think, it is the new gold standard in LPVOs. As I say, with excellent build construction, the 1 in 10, the glass clarity, the illumination, the VIP warranty. This has so much going for it. It's just an excellent scope. I'm sure some competitors will start coming out with 1 in 10s eventually, but for now, Vortex, actually there is somebody else who has a 1 in 10, but I can't remember who it is. So there's another competitor in the 1 to 10 market, but obviously it's not taking the market by storm like the Vortex has. So yeah. Another question I know I'm going to get asked, people are going to ask me where this is made, and this is made in Japan. Alright, so links are in the description if you wish to purchase one. If you have any questions, any comments, please ask them below. I'm always happy to help out wherever I can. Please just bear in mind, YouTube doesn't always let me know when somebody comments on my videos, so if there is a delay with my response, please don't take it personally. It's just, I'm not aware of your comment until sometimes I just bump into them, so please don't take it personally. That is pretty much it. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It doesn't cost you guys a dime, but it really helps the channel out. And that's it. Alright guys, until next time, I'll see you later.